Alright, I'm in Commerce, Texas now, about 14 miles from Greenville. The ground's not quite as bad over here. And I think I got a decent privy poked out, so let me begin. Well, I'm about 2 feet deep on the deep end here. Just found a Sulphur Springs. That looks like a really late one from about 1952. That's a pretty modern privy for digging off of a 1911 map. I'm just so happy to be out of such a tight clay area like that last city. This is soft enough that even worms can travel through it. That's about the 7th night crawler I found. So happy, in fact, that I'm actually digging a 1950s privy. Well, part of a brick wall got in my way. Once I get that out of there, I'll be able to move around a bit. That's a piece of a debossed Dr. Pepper of the green style. I don't think they even invented those till about 1953. So I think I'll give up on this one. Alright, found a vacant lot. Has a lot of holes on it. They might just be 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, but this one right here has a lot of glass in it, so I'm going to start with that one. Well, another dud. One broken bottle, and now the cops are showing up. Alright, there's plenty of vacant lots in this town too. You just have to go on the outskirts. Unfortunately, the map's cut off right about here, but I'll probe it anyway and see if there's any out there. Alright, we got a vacant lot on that corner. Got a vacant lot on this corner. Another vacant lot over there. Another vacant lot over here. They all had something on them in 1911. Yep, got 3 houses in a row. Then we got these 2. Then we got the backyard of a big mansion type house. Then we got this one that had 2 houses on a 50-foot wide lot. So this should keep me busy for a while. And continuing the great soda signs of Texas. We got this Dr. Pepper sign. Okay, I'm in downtown Commerce, Texas. This is the 1911 Sanborn map. All these stores along here. There might be a privy right there. And obviously in this long strip back here, there had to be some. This strip is open right now. And I think I got a hole poked out, and I've actually got permission to dig it. So hopefully it'll have 100 bottles in it, and hopefully some of them will be straight-sided Cokes. And there's the building next to it. And here's this big vacant lot I got permission to dig on. Alright, got it found. Right on the back line like you would expect it to be. So hopefully it'll be a 3-seater. God damned me again. I'm down 4.5 feet and I haven't found a single bottle. Well, that's the typical Texas situation. Doing a lot of work and finding very little. Well, it's all wet and muddy down there. And I'm not hitting any glass, so it's just too much work to try and hope to find 1 or 2 more bottles. So I'm going to stop and fill it in. Well, what a waste of time. I did just find another one right here, but I don't even think I should dig it because it'll probably be just like this one. But I think I'll go get my longest probe and check it out further. It's still winter, but you can see how sweaty I am. I don't know, I might have to cut this trip short. Here's one of the many straight-sided Coke variations I'm looking for on this trip. This one is from Commerce. It's listed as rare. This one's all beat up and it's not for sale anyway. It has a 28 right there, which makes me wonder, isn't that supposed to be the date? But there couldn't be a straight-sided Coke like this from 1928. Here's a Coca-Cola crate for Hutch's from Lincoln, Nebraska, I presume that's the only Lincoln there is. So it would have these kind of bottles going upside down. So can anybody show me the bottle that says Coca-Cola in Lincoln, Nebraska that's a Hutch? I don't think they really made any. Of course it is just spray painted on. It might have just been used by the Coca-Cola company to carry miscellaneous stuff in it after their older soda bottling company went out of business. They might have spray painted it over. You can see some black lettering underneath, but I can't quite make out what it says. This sure is a beautiful odd shade of green. It's a nice looking blob top beer. Even though it's from Chicago, I would sure like to have that in my collection just to add some color to it. Okay, I'm trying a new neighborhood. It's on the 1922 map. I got plenty of vacant lots over here. It's in the poorer side, but since the Coke bottle is a 1923 patent dated and it's a double R, that might be about $1,000 Christmas Coke. So I shall dig for 30s bottles. Well, I haven't been doing very well with the bottle hunting, so I'm gonna pick up some embossed bricks. I've just been looking at them on eBay, and some of them are selling for $8, $9, and $10 a piece. I always like this kind because it has 3 lines of embossing, or debossing I should say. And one of these just sold for $8 or $10 on eBay. I just picked up about 6 of them. Continuing with the Texas Coke signs.